Here it is. Alright, I'm not gonna wait another minute to check this baby out, so let's get it open right away. At least this outside box. So this was delivered to California, to LA on Thursday, and since we're up here in Oregon, we had it forwarded, or we had a family member help us reship this back up to where we're staying. Alright, cool. So, packing list. I think this is this from DJI? No, this is not from DJI. This is from, well, maybe it is from DJI. This is from DJI. Spark Flymore Combo Alpine White, Spark SanDisk Ultra 16 gig. They just threw this in for the pre-order, but this is not, you know, not worth more than like 20 bucks, maybe 10 bucks. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. So we got the box, and then we have the package. Here it is, DJI Spark Alpine White. Check it out. Should I open it some more? Alright, let's open it a little bit more. It's tiny. I mean, by now we all know the DJI Spark is tiny, but I've not seen one in person. This will be the first time. You're seeing it just like I am for the very first time. Nice little cellophane wrapping, very clean packaging like they've done always. Very Apple-like in their product packaging design. Nice quality cardboard. What's inside? Okay. Little cardboard divider with nothing on this side and lots of papers on this side. So, and that's nothing. Manuals, warnings, propeller guard, manual, battery. Okay, so propeller guard manual, battery charging hub manual, remote controller manual, manual for the Spark. So you get this if you get the Flymore package like I did. DJI Care. Okay, pretty extensive booklet for disclaimers and safety guidelines. I mean, they take this seriously. This is, how many pages is this? Over 200 pages in this little book here. Okay, this explains the Flymore combo, all the things that are in it. Intelligent battery safety guidelines. Okay, those are all the papers. Now let's get into the meat of this. Right here we got a nice dense foam box. You've seen this by now. This is what the Spark comes in. So I'm guessing if you buy the Spark without the Flymore package, this is all you get. Okay, let's do this. Ready? I'm seeing this for the first time, just like you. Here we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. So cool. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. And it's tiny. Yeah, I know. Everybody have talked about how small this thing is, but yeah, it's small. But it's really high quality. Feels like classic DJI quality. Battery, one of the batteries is on here, and a second battery comes with it, with the Flymore package, silica gel. Alright, let's set this aside. It's folding props. They can stay on. These are more props, from what I understand. A pair here and another pair here, so you get a full set of new props. Wow. on this really tiny. It just pops in like this. Yep, there we go. Yeah, one of the coolest things about this, besides its capability for how small it is I believe behind this door that opens is where I can charge the battery. You know what? I'm gonna pop this 16 gig card in here. So there's no memory card. So if you buy the standalone Spark without the Fly More stuff, I don't think you can get a memory card. Okay, that's 16 gigs. I'm gonna pop that in here. Okay, so now we've got storage. Let's stick this sucker back in here for now. I'll put this aside. Let's look at the rest of the Fly More package. Nice case. Really nice case. Wow. I've not heard the best things about the Fly More package, the case that comes with the Fly More package of the Mavic, but this feels really nice. I don't know about styling, but quality is pretty top-notch. Okay, main zipper pouch right here. Let's get that open. Zipper comes around, silica gel, little foam. What do we got in here? We've got a AC charger. Okay. That goes to a plug that presumably is in here somewhere. Oh, propeller guards. Let's look at these propeller guards. Nothing special. Propeller guards. Okay. Another one. I won't open that. That goes back in here. And these little. Okay, so here's the AC plug. The AC plug. One end will plug into this little brick. The other end plugs into the wall. What else do we got? Remote controller. There we go. I don't own a Mavic, so my DJI Phantom 4 Pro's remote controller is obviously much bigger than this. So this is, I believe, just a little bit smaller than the remote controller on the Mavic. Maybe a little shorter this way because there's no screen here. And I've not flown a Mavic either, but I've heard of the ergonomics and how people like the ergonomics. So let's just see. Get a phone in here. So unlike the Mavic, where there's a physical plug that you have to use, this one simply just connects to the controller via Wi-Fi, I believe. Well, there you go. There's the controller. Pretty cool. What else do I have? Is that it? There's something in here, in this front zipper. Ah, yes. Micro USB cable. Got plenty of those. And here's the other part of the Fly More package. Comes with an extra battery and this charging dock. So that's where this plug goes into. It only goes in one way. It's notched. Plug into the wall. Charge multiple batteries at the same time. Awesome. Alright. Quick unboxing. So you see what's in here. Let's get one more look of the Spark. Oh yeah, check it out. There we go. That's the Fly More package. Alpine white. What do you think? Let's find a place to go fly. Okay, so we're down here now at the beach. This is South Beach on the Washington coast, and I'm gonna show you guys how this DJI Spark flies. Just to be honest with you, this is not the first time me flying this. I've flown this a couple of times already. There's some quirks that I figured out, but I'm gonna kind of walk you through them. Until then, you guys want to see a dead sea mammal. There's a bridge. Cool.
It's so gross.
It's pretty gross.
It's
like a dead sea lion or something, huh?
It's scary.
Oh, poor guy. Don't go close, Luca. There's a lot of bugs on him. That's pretty gross. I'm sorry some of you had to see that. Okay, so I've got this thing in the case that it comes in. It all fits in there. And here's the controller. I've got it charged up. It charges over that micro USB port right there. The antenna snaps closed and then pops open. And right here is where you kind of want it to be before you put the phone in. Now I'm going to use I just got this thing, the Moto G5 Plus. Really good budget phone. This thing was like $220 bucks at Costco. Unlocked, works on all the bands. All right, so it goes in there. So just so you know, the way that this works is the phone connects via Wi-Fi to the controller, and the controller connects via Wi-Fi to the DJI Spark. So that's how you get the phone to receive all the data. Now alternatively, you can actually connect the phone using its port, connect that directly to the controller itself, and bypass this Wi-Fi connection, which theoretically will give you better reception because you're not creating this interference of all this radio frequency happening here with the direct wire. But what you're gonna need though, you're gonna need a micro USB to USB-A female. It's usually called the OTG cable. So once you have that, you can do a regular USB-A plug to whatever plug you've got going on your phone. So I figured that out because initially I had some issues setting it up. I had some issues getting these two to talk to each other. I couldn't get the controller's Wi-Fi to show on my phone. Still kind of working that out, but I think it's gonna work now. So let's do that first. Okay, so I got the phone's Wi-Fi turned on. The next thing I'm gonna do is turn on the controller. Now the controller's on. I'm gonna wait for the controller to show up in my Wi-Fi. And this is the part where in a couple of situations I waited forever and it never did show up. So if you want to bypass this process, you can get the cable. Oh, there we go. So I call this Baby Buddy controller because the kid's name our original Phantom 2, Buddy. So now this is the Baby Buddy. Okay, so now I'm connected. You can still see this light is still red. That means the controller is not yet connected to the Spark. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So to turn the Spark on, you do the usual press once and second time and hold. And you wait. All right, that's on. So it's gonna do its boot up sequence. Now I'm gonna launch the DJI Go app. DJI Go app shows that I'm connected right there. And now I also know that the Spark is connected to the controller because now that light has turned green. So I can hit Go Fly. It's gonna take me into the app. Now you can see I got this video going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a palm launch. Home point has been recorded. So to launch this from my hand, what I would do is I would press the back button really quick twice. You can see that light turns to yellow, and when it turns to green, it'll just fly off. There we go. There it goes. So what happened right now is by doing that palm launch, it puts the drone in gesture mode automatically. I'm gonna take it out of palm launch and put it in normal mode. Okay, now I'm in normal mode. I can fly backwards. Okay, I just started recording video. So right now I'm in just regular old normal mode. This is position mode. It flies pretty slowly in position mode. I have 16 satellites. 5.8 gigahertz is what I'm using. And here's how fast it flies. This is about 6 miles an hour, going sideways to the right. I'm gonna turn so it's facing towards me. Have it fly towards us. I'm gonna have it go up a little bit so it doesn't hit us. And down here is where the gimbal control is. I'm gonna point that down just a little bit. It's very sensitive, so if you wanted to go slow, you gotta be sensitive and very ginger with it. Okay, I'm 10 feet off the ground, 141 feet away. I'm gonna fly back full speed towards me. I think it's flying with the wind. So I'm doing almost 7 miles an hour in this GPS position mode. It's called P mode, which is position mode. So it is not fast by any means in position mode. But as you can tell, the video is really smooth. Something else I want to show you. Here I am taking a 1080p 30 frames per second video. There we are. You can see the crop that I have there. Now if I turn the video off, switch it over to camera mode, you see how that suddenly pulled back. We're not as cropped in anymore. That's because the sensor is just about a 12 megapixel sensor. So when it's doing video, it doesn't do any compression of the large image. It doesn't take the large image and resample down to 1080p. It just takes the center part of that sensor that's already at 1080p and then store that as a video. So I'm gonna go and switch and take a picture. Switch back to video and you'll see the crop switch again. Now we're more cropped in. Start recording. All right, now I'm back recording again. So let's fly some more. Now I'm flying against the wind, or am I? Maybe I'm flying with. Oh no, the wind's not too bad right now. So it's actually about 6 miles an hour, between 5.5 to 7 miles an hour. Any direction that I fly. So okay, let's turn back around. Let's try all right, let's try sport mode. You can see how much faster this thing is going to fly in sport mode. And one thing I noticed in sport mode is that this thing is so agile in sport mode. The gimbal really can't quite keep up when you're panning or yawing. So if I switch over to sport mode, there we go. Sport mode cautions. If I fly forward, if I go full throttle left or right, you can see the gimbal kind of freak out. But it's fast. That's full throttle back. Okay, the gimbal is basically freaks out, but if I go forward backwards, it should be okay. Here we go, full speed gimbal forward. That is fast. 31 miles an hour. Still got full GPS lock it just turns off obstacle avoidance, so you can crash in this mode. But the gimbal does freak out a little bit. Okay, turn back around. It is, you can tell it's a lot faster. Tilt the camera back up. Now we're facing back towards us. All right, I'm gonna let it fly right past us, and you see how fast it is. Ready? Here we go. Full throttle now. That's pretty fast. Just about 30 miles an hour. All right, I'm gonna turn that back to P mode so we can get some more smooth videos going here. So P mode, yeah, I can do pretty much anything I want with the sticks, and it's not gonna disrupt the gimbal. But again, it limits me to about 6-7 miles an hour. Let's do a little bit of cinematography with the kids. You can definitely get some really good footage with this thing. And again, it's pretty tightly cropped. So we're gonna wanna step back a little bit to get a wider shot. All right, let's try some other modes while we got about 55% battery left. Let's do some of these quick shots. Okay, quick shot. This is in Chinese. All right, we're gonna select something as the target. Let's select them as the target. Okay, now we're doing active track. Droney, don't show droney. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do circle. And hit go. All right, so this is gonna do a circle, which in the Phantom 4 Pro, it is called point of interest mode. And in this one, you can do a circle much easier, and it would actually follow the object, circling around as the object is walking. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna gain a little elevation. And then pan down. Let's try rocket. Quick shot. I'm gonna draw another. Okay, I'm gonna do rocket. Hit go. Let's see what's it gonna do. Just go straight up while keeping the object that it's tracking in the center. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's just stop. Let's go back to normal mode. So I'm down to about 39%. The flight time is supposed to be 16 minutes. I'm not sure exactly how long I've been flying, but it's pretty good. It's plenty. It's plenty of flight time, especially if you buy the Fly More bundle. You get 2 batteries with it, and the one battery that you have on the drone, when you plug in the USB port of the drone, it will charge that battery. And it does support fast charging. So if you got a USB brick that supports fast charging, it'll charge it in about 45 minutes. But it also do slow charging with a regular standard 5-volt 1 or 2 amp charger. That takes probably about double the time. Down to 33%. It's gonna start beeping at me pretty soon. I've got the alarm still set at the default, which is 30% battery is when it starts to beep at me. And I will land it, and I'm gonna do palm landing in gesture mode. Okay, let's see. Let's get it close to me here. Ah, there we go. That landed. I'm down to about 22%. So, well, there's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. My quick unboxing of my DJI Spark, as well as a yeah, probably basically a full flight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.